All right, I've had a goddamn enough. I've had enough. Now, you would think black people who've been victimized, who've had affliction put onto them, unto them, by other groups of people, you would think that black people would have got the memo and learned that violence is not the way. Now, you got a father who's beating his offspring, who's already teenagers. I'm here to tell the dad, you fucked up. And you know you fucked up. And you want to know how I know that you know deep inside that you fucked up? Is because you whooping them and you not whooping your goddamn self, which is what you should be doing. You should be whooping your goddamn self because you taking it out on them because you know deep down a part of you has failed them because you know you was out either hustling or you was too busy working for the white man or perhaps you was locked up so you weren't able to walk with them and show them what not to be. You were not able to have them sit on your lap as a child and show them, teach them what not to be and what to be. You was not there to whisper in their ear when they was children and to show them, act, have them follow the ways of how to be. So now that they're teenagers and you see that you have fucked up, you want to be less than a man and you want to take it out on them. You are a sorry-ass black man. Because as parents, we are supposed to think of innovative and creative ways to discipline our children. And if you cannot discipline your children other than whooping them and beating them and inflicting physical pain and harm on them, then you have royally fucked up. And understand me when I say you have royally fucked up. The Japanese, the Indians, and the European Americans, and many, many more who are doing a lot better off than black people. They instill a mechanism of what I call not wanting to disgrace the family. So their children, unlike black children, who the ignorant black parents think just sparing the rod, whoop the child bullshit is going to work and produce some great men and women, when in actuality it produces half men and half men and women. And so you have these Indians and Europeans and these other groups, they instill the I don't want to make a bad decision because I don't want to embarrass my family's image. Okay, mechanism in their kids. They make choices and they don't only put themselves into consideration, but they put the whole family into consideration. You understand? The whole family is considered when making a choice, even as such as running up your bank statement, picking a girlfriend, picking a husband, and involving yourself with certain groups of people and friends. All of that comes into play, and you think about how will this affect your family. Obviously, the twerking girls did not think of how it would affect the family's image because they were not taught by that half man that happens to be their father. Now, many of you will disagree with me, but if you look at the picture, Indians from India are doing better than black people. Japanese are doing better than black people. Chinese are doing better than black people. Upper class Euro-Americans, they're holy, they're doing better than black people. And guess what? Their kids go by a code, a real code of fucking honor when it comes to their family. The choices that they make in life, they know damn well if they make a bad choice, they will be devastated. Some to the point where they'll almost commit suicide. They are much more worried and afraid about a disapproving look from mother and father than they are being whooped. That's how you know black people are stupid. You operating on the most primitive fucking lowly ass level, always beating your goddamn fucking kids. And black people still turn out like shit. Okay? Now I'm living proof. I was beat as a child. And guess what? I still do what the fuck I want to do. And now in my nature that's ingrained in me, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna beat me in the world. You ain't gonna beat me. You understand me? You're not going to beat me because I was beat as a child. I'll be damned if I let the world beat me. So now you got a whole bunch of angry motherfucking pissed off ass young black people, males and females, walking around with a chip on our shoulder, feeling that anything we get into, and if it happens to be bad, it's reinforced by the I don't give a fuck because of how I was raised. Do you understand the correlation between that and failure, you stupid motherfuckers? Now, I'm going to continue to say that this is not about me. And this is not about the father. This is about the children. You understand? This is about the children. If you are a parent and you can only think of, in terms of disciplining your child in physical ways and avenues, then you have royally fucked up. And you have fucked your children up. You understand me? You have fucked them up. Because at the end of the day, a parent is supposed to be the know-all. Okay, you're supposed to be the one that, okay, if they do mess up, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different methods of ways that you can discipline them. You got to understand, anybody out there that's watching who's not black, okay, let me tell you something. Black people, we get beat on all the time. We get beat on in the history books. We got beat on in the 60s. We get beat on now by police. We get beat on by our own fucking parents, telling us shit that makes us walk out into society and become half men and half women because verbally we've been attacked and beat down by our own goddamn family so goddamn fucking much that by the time we go out into society and we the final product, we fucked up. Okay? We messed up. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So obviously it's a failed fucking method. Okay? It's a failed method beating your kids. And if you're beating your kids by the time they fucking teenagers, then that means you have royally fucked up. And it's about the children. It ain't about anybody else. Okay? It's about how we raise our children. It's about how you raise them. It's too late by the time they're teenagers. Okay? And then funny thing is this. Okay? Funny thing is this. In Africa, they twerk. They do the little African dance. They do all that shit, right? But if it's in an African heritage setting, okay, festival, then oh my God, it's like look at the beautiful tribal African dances. But if it's in a strip club or on YouTube, on Facebook, then you're a hoe, and it opens up all kind of opinions that you a bitch and you a slut. Very fucking hypocritical and fucking stupid. Lastly, if my daughter was to suck dick, I don't get why parents are so upset when your kids engage in sex. It's natural, you stupid motherfuckers. Unless y'all are envious and jealous and you want the sex life your children are having, or maybe you want to sleep with your children. And that's where that jealousy comes in. So then you take it on them with a belt. Huh? So anyway, if my daughter was a suck dick, guess what? Bottom line. I'm confident that I've instilled enough in her to where the person's dick that she is sucking is not promiscuous, comes from a good family, has morals, can raise a family, etc., etc. So I'm confident when she walks out the door, any choice that she makes, I can back up. You understand me? And most of y'all, you don't feel that way deep inside. That's why you hate your kids, and that's why you hate your goddamn self. Intelligible black man. And I'm out this bitch.